Hi everyone. I know some of you are having trouble drawing your Voronoi tessellation. So I'm going to show you once again with my example, and hopefully this helps you. Okay, so what I did first was I drew in my different line segments here to end up with 4 uneven sections. Then I did this ahead of time because I'm one-handed here with my camera. So what I did was I measured the midpoint of each of these ahead of time. All right, found the midpoint of all of my line segments for that quadrilateral, and then this quadrilateral over here. I went ahead and found all of the midpoints. Of course, these overlap, right? So that's going to be the same midpoint. So I did it with all 4 sections, and I'm going to start with this section and show you how to go from here. So I'm going to place my ruler right along the edge here because I want a right angle there. Right? This has to make a right angle right here. So because it's perpendicular, right? So I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. Now be careful when you do, because when I draw that perpendicular, it might run into one of these other perpendiculars. And then you're going to have to erase because we want to draw a point wherever they intersect. All right, so let's take a look. I've also got this one coming down here. So if I were to draw in this perpendicular right here, it's actually going to run into that one. Whoops. So this one right here is going to come down and run into this one. So I'm going to end up with a point right around here. All right, again, I'm one-handed. I'm going to show you what it looks like in just a minute. This one isn't going to run into anything. So that one's going to go all the way across. This one looks like it might, but it actually doesn't. And I can show you with the ruler. Okay, it's going to run into the other side. So when I'm done, I should end up with 4 different sections within this section. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay. So here was that first midpoint, and it went all the way across because these two actually intersected. And then this one just came down and ran into the other side. So there's my 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now this midpoint's going to extend over here into this section, but remember it has to be perpendicular because I've been seeing some of your lines are kind of slanted. So just keep using your ruler and put that straight edge right along the line, right, where the midpoint is. And then go ahead and draw on your perpendicular. All right, so you continue with that, and this is what it's going to look like when you're done. Of course, yours will look different because you're going to have different sections. Now, let me remind you, all of my sections are quadrilaterals. You can see 4 sides, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This one over here is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last one was 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to end up with 4 sections inside each of your section. Okay? Now, if you have a triangle, let's say you ended up with a 3-sided figure over here, you won't have 4 sections. You're going to have 3 sections inside. All right? I hope that helps, folks. You're going to have another day on Tuesday to ask questions, so don't panic and have a great weekend. Bye.